Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel MANNA. My name is Adalina Bonn. Aqua, for those of you who are not aware of the changes to the weekly schedule, I'm now splitting up the signs to do 3 each day. Alright, so your messages are gonna start coming out every Wednesday going forward. Alright my friends, so without further delay, I'm just gonna jump straight in. So for those of you who are new, this is not tarot, alright, it's not date specific. There could be something here from last year that could help you over the week ahead. It's obviously general, you know, it's not going to be for all of you. I'm going to pick that one. Okay, it's not going to be for all of you, and bear in mind that you can reverse the characters in the layout depending on your situation. All right, Aqua, this is gorgeous. We've actually, I will take cheetah. Okay, we've just had the oyster. We begin right. We've just had, I absolutely love this card. Okay, the oyster comes, obviously the upside down triangle there is the alchemical symbol for water. You might be dealing with a water sign, Aqua. But I do want to say that this is a connection or a relationship. You seem to have a connection or a relationship with a group of people where it's just the waters, right? The waters between the two of you are just so deep. There's a real sense, you know, maybe on a surface level, maybe to the outside world, you guys are chalk and cheese. You know, you couldn't be more different in terms of maybe mental interests or, you know, like physical expression, cultural backgrounds. You know, I'm getting that very physical, from the physical to the mental to the 3D worldly. You couldn't be more different. Worlds apart is just the phrase I'm hearing, worlds apart. And yet, when we dive deep to the subterranean sort of like silence of the connection, you guys are exactly the same. Okay, it's almost like there's a part of the connection here, Aquarius, for whoever this is for. My readings are getting more and more cryptic. Okay, there seems to be a filament of your connection that is like, I'm just hearing the phrase soul sister. Okay, so it's obviously not romantic for all of you, but it's this element that it's like, you know, inside the pearl in the depths of your hearts is sort of like this, just the same essence. You've got the same core values. You might have the same sense of humor. Okay, in spite of everything else, all the other areas of your life being like completely different. Okay, you've got the same core values, and I do want to say the same soul song with all this imagery of the sea. You know, the selkie, the song. You kind of seem to sing the same soul song with each other. Now, what's interesting though, okay, you know how oysters in the process of germinating a pearl, they will spit out sand and spit out. Okay, I'm wondering if here, maybe in the past or certainly up until recently, if this applies, there's been a process inside the relationship of spitting. I don't know if you've been spitting at each other, okay, or spitting out the gritty bits. It's just the phrase I'm hearing. I'm thinking this is your partner, Aquarius, now. Okay, bear with me because we do have another card. We've got the cheetah, which is all about, like, to me, eyes on the prize. You know, the Usain Bolt, eyes on the prize, absolutely going for its mark. Okay, so I'm wondering if, you know, you're presenting this week, Aqua, as the cheetah. You know the value of your oyster. You know what a precious gem it is. Okay, like, mate, you can't see anything else but the potential of this relationship or the potential of this opportunity, right? This oyster is a pearl, it's a gift. Okay, so you're coming across as keen as a bean, Aquarius, and really wanting to speed things up, because I'm wondering, to go back to everything that I was just saying, I'm wondering if here, up until now, Aqua, you've seen this person as too different. Like, we've got nothing in common, or look, it's just too incompatible. You know, it's just too incompatible. I think, though, this oyster, I hope I'm not losing all of you, this oyster has been through such a process of purging, spitting out the gritty bits, essentially refining itself. The person, the opportunity, the relationship has been in a process of refining itself. Okay, and now, Aqua, Aqua, you're suddenly seeing the glimmer of the pearl. You're suddenly going, oh my God, this is amazing. This is an amazing person or an amazing opportunity. It just needed time to polish itself. It's not that you didn't like them before, or it's not that you weren't interested before. Okay. But with its shell all closed up, you know, this person could be a Cancer. You know, it was like before, everything was just clammed up. So Aqua, you were just like, meh. You know, but something's been in a really stunning process of polishing and purification and cleansing here. It's now ready to be presented. The relationship is now ready. Okay, this person is now ready to unveil themselves or ready to open themselves back up, because it's been closed down for a while, is just what I'm trying to say. This personal opportunity has been closed down for a while. Aqua, it's now starting to reveal itself. It's just the best way I can describe it. Whatever this is for you is now starting to reveal itself, and Jesus, it is shiny. It is high value. It is an asset to anybody's life. It's an asset to any company. This is a high value relationship or personal opportunity, okay? And it's only just now starting to reveal itself to the Aquarius, who's like Usain Bolt style, must have. Okay, must have. It's a very sexy dynamic. If this is romantic or sexual, you know, Aqua, you're definitely coming across as the chaser now. That might have been part of the role reversal. Aquarius, you're presenting as the chaser this week, okay? However that applies for you. I think this is all really positive, by the way. I'm not meaning like codependently chasing. I mean like this has been a positive gear shift in the dynamic between the oyster and the cheetah. Okay. So Aquarius, coming down to the fairies, the normal cast and crew. What else can we get for the gorgeous Aquarius? Oops, whoopsie. Okay. Yeah, partnership, total partnership. Eyes on the prize. Okay, he of the fiery sword, right? He of the fiery sword, more fire with your cheetah. Okay, it just matches your energy, Aquarius. Going absolutely straight for the bullseye. No mucking about now. No mucking about. You've seen what you want. That's how your energy's coming across this week. No more mucking about. You've seen what you want. Okay? With this oyster, okay, just I hope I'm not losing all of you, because it's jumping between all the different places. It's almost like in the past, Aqua, maybe part of the frustration with this oyster, they were so clamped up, it definitely wasn't ready, it definitely wasn't cooked yet, okay, but it was almost the frustration with this oyster is just like spit it out, like, what are you offering me? What do you want? It's kind of what you were saying to your oyster. It's like, what the fuck? What do you want? And if this is a job opportunity, you know, it's like, what are the terms and conditions? What are the benefits that you're offering me? What's on top of the regular salary? You know, what else is there? Like, spit it out, okay? And the oyster has gone through a major moment of confidence, and you know, it's just the right time for this to now open up. All right, I hope I'm not losing you all. But so now that there seems to be a free flow of communication, right, you're now understanding, you're now hearing what this has been trying to offer you or trying to say to you. Okay, you're coming in, Aqua, as very fiery this week. You're right, you're almost presenting as your opposite, which is Leo. Okay, the cat. The counterpart of Aquarius is the Leo. So I'm wondering if here, so that confirms to me role reversal. You're now the chaser. You're now the Leo chaser. Complete role reversal into your opposite. Okay? It's absolutely gorgeous. We've got the Friends card here. We've now got the Friends card. This is a total tag team. This is a total complementary relationship or opportunity. It is absolutely tailor-made. You'll see here that seamless. I'm saying tailor-made because the connection's seamless. Okay, also, I do want to say that this oyster relationship, new direction, new opportunity, is going to seamlessly dovetail into your life. They are the kind of person that can be stitched into any, any tapestry. They just have a way about them that can seamlessly mix into any group or family. Totally high value asset, man. This is husband material. This is husband or wife material. This is the catch. The oyster is the catch. Now, cross-watcher, okay, Aquarius could be the oyster. So, right, take this all how it flies. But Aqua, I'm gonna stick with how I'm delivering it. You've got a right catch here. Yeah, and I'm just getting off the friends card that, where'd they go? Jesus, where did it go? It's going to be something. It's going to be something that will seamlessly start to not only mesh into your life or your company or whatever, but it's going to continue to. It's a thread that's going to. How long is a piece of string? Like this relationship, I'm looking at a permanent relationship that's now not going to go anywhere. It's just elevated to permanent. This is now absolutely going to be a fixture in your life for the rest of your days. Highly significant connection or opportunity. Okay, how long's a piece of string? It's just going to keep going on and on and on. I also want to say off that imagery, it's going to be the relationship or type of person that it's like no matter how much you learn about them, there's always more to pull out, which is so stimulating and exciting, and exactly the type of relationship Aquarius is like. Okay, you need to be kept engaged and intrigued. You're the oldest air sign, okay? Of all the air signs, Aquarius needs the most stimulation, in my opinion, in my experience. Aquarians really need to be kept engaged and stimulated. And so this is what I'm meaning earlier. The oyster just wasn't doing it for you before, for whatever reason. And I think a lot of it, to be fair to the oyster, it was to do with timing. They weren't ready. But coming back to you, Aqua, you need a lot of stimulation, and that's what this connection is going to give you, or this opportunity, because it's just like no matter how much you pull it, okay, there's always more to discover. There's always this is an absolutely utterly fascinating person. Okay, they're fascinating me. Now, coming back to the other fairy cards here, we've got the Laum, which is all about unconditional giving and unconditional receiving. Again, this just matches everything I was just saying. Joined at the hip, surgically attached. This is going to be, now I'm wondering here if this has been part of the resistance to fully coming into each other's lives or fully meshing. Part of the resistance to fully meshing with each other is because there's been a deep recognition that once the mesh happens, it's going to be permanent, surgically attached. This is a partnership, romantic or otherwise, where it's just BFFs for life now. Okay, absolutely going to stand the test of time. It's not going to be for all of you, this message, but I'm definitely looking at the forging, the melding, the meshing of two lives permanently. So for some of you, it's literally a marriage. We've now got the master maker, okay, and I'm just getting off this card traditional. So in vein of the word marriage that I just said, these are two types of people that like don't believe in divorce. It's against their spiritual ethos or their religion, okay, which is, bear with me here, because Aquarius is normally the rebel. Aquarians are very, very rebellious against any type of social structure or religious structure, or that basically you guys dance to the beat of your own drum, okay? And yet there's something about this connection with the oyster that, as we've just described, is going to be utterly permanent and long haul. But there's an element to it of tradition, which might be quite new for you, Aquarius, because I keep wanting to say the line, it's like you don't believe in divorce. You're not the types to ever want to even go anywhere near an experience of divorce in the traditional sense. And so that's why you're very choosy, or you're both very choosy about stitching yourself into someone's life this deeply and this permanently, okay? So this is a huge moment, because I'm looking, if this is the melding of two lives at a permanent level, there won't be a divorce. which is why it's this polishing, spitting process has had to play itself out in preparation for this lifelong commitment, basically. Because for the two of you here, again, another image of surgically attached partners. How many a trinity of partner images here. All right, the 22 is obviously 1111. If you're into all of that, it's a mastery number. 1111 mirrors, twin souls. Okay, and this is next level up. It's almost like with the Master Maker card is about craftsmanship and upskilling. It's going your level best and then going a level higher. So the two of you seem to be really pushing each other. You bring out the best in each other. It's a very alchemical process, connection. Sorry. You seem to have a very chemical effect on each other. You bring out your best sides. You essentially make each other behave, is also what I'm getting. Again, coming back to this thing about tradition, normally Aqua, you're the rebellious type, you're a rebellious free spirit, and yet the moment you come into contact with this, it all suddenly becomes very traditional and quite serious and grown up. You want to give your best to the table, you know, and vice versa. It's like there's something about this dynamic that wants to uphold the standard, which is quite funny coming from an Aquarius, because you're like, not that you can't be classy and, you know, I love Aquarians, but there's something about this where it's like, no, we're gonna be proper big people, and we're gonna uphold the standard, and divorce is not an option. Like, this is gonna be for keeps. We're going to do this one properly. It's going to be for keeps. Master Maker, going your level best, polishing the diamond, polishing the pearl. Okay? High value asset for this relationship. Jesus. Now, we've got here the Oak Man. Just quickly, because we've got like 4 cards, I'm just going to quickly rumble through now. We've got here the Oak Man. This is my deep roots, deep, timeless bonds. So if it's not that you've known this person forever, then I'm telling you, mate, this is someone that you will know forever going forward. Again, it just confirms everything I've just said. This is a permanent fixture now. It's not going anywhere. You can't erase them from the stage of your life. You can't pick them out of your tapestry. It's here for keeps. It's here for keeps, this Oak Man. And if it's romantic, this is really sexy. This is life partner. This is your husband or your wife. Round of applause for you, Aquarius. What did I just say about traditional marriage? You know, and really looking at the details and the fine print and taking it all very seriously. We've now got Mike the Myomancer, who is literally, this is the card of the devil in the details, and he governs the house of legal contracts, paperwork, you know, invoices, court case hearings, divorces, deaths, births, marriages, is this card. Births, deaths and marriages is Mike the Myomancer card. Okay, so we're looking at an agreement, a contract, a relationship that is being drawn up here that is going to stand the test of time, but also there's something here about legacy with the roots of the tree. There's something about the legacy that you're creating together. It's not just going to have long-lasting roots and impacts for the two of you. There's something now about a wider community, or literally growing a family together if this is romantic. Okay. Grandfather time. I often think of grandfather time with the Oak Man here. We had the Himself card come out as well, Aqua, just as we rally through the end here. The Himself card, it's just all the same imagery. I mean, we could kind of end the reading here. It's totally solid footing. And you know, what's that biblical saying about you know, not building a house on sand, but building it on solid rock? Okay, this might be the first ever opportunity or relationship, Aquarius, in your life that is actually being built on solid rock, not quicksand. Okay, I'm sensing here you might come from a history of relationships that have been built on quicksand, is just what I'm hearing. But this is next level, clearly. This is absolutely next level, the relationship that I'm connecting with this week. Okay, it's solid as a frickin' rock, mate. It's going to weather any storm, the tree. It's going to weather any storm. It's going to be legally protected as well. Legally, financially, or spiritually protected, spiritual law. It's going to be protected by the law, whether that's legally or spiritually. Okay, utterly sanctioned relationship and connection. All right, my friend. I am actually going to leave it there now. That just feels like a natural finish. I'll continue this below if you want to follow me over onto Vimeo. But if this is where we part ways, Aqua, I am so in Aquarius this week. This is life partner territory. Okay, but if it's not romantic, then this is the job of the golden handshake that's going to change the rest of your life. Okay, permanently. So well done. I hope that helps for some of you, and I can't wait to see you next Wednesday. Lots of love at Aqua. Bye.